What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to re-talk about the question, will Kingdom Hearts 1 ever get a remake? And I actually made a video on this with a friend of the channel, Degenerate J. We did this back in 2020, so I thought, it's been enough time, A. And B, there was a very interesting post that, I don't think it's like solid evidence, but I think it's being thought about. And the fact that whoever we're about to talk about made the post that we're about to talk about, I feel like there could be something there. So let me just lead with that, right? Let's start out. Let's float out there. So there was a post from Square Enix that said, what Square Enix game do you wish you could experience for the first time again? And their response to themselves, which might be a little weird, but I like their answer. We're sure this would resonate with a lot of you, but we wish we could experience the Kingdom Hearts series for the first time again. To experience the whimsical adventures of Sora exploring various Disney worlds again would be a dream. And for me, it's just the way they say again. It's the way they open that line with, we speak, maybe they shouldn't want to speak for everybody, but they understand that a lot of people probably back them up with that. And by the way, to answer their question, that's a good one. Rebirth being hot on my mind, I would like to re-experience Rebirth again. But I grew up on Kingdom Hearts. So, to answer their question from a Square Enix perspective, I think even like Kingdom Hearts 2, probably in particular, that game is just a masterpiece all the way around. To be able to experience that now as an adult for the very first time would be really cool. But that's not what we're talking about. The thing to me is, and using this as like a jump off point, right? Why do they say it like that? And maybe I'm reading too much into it, but you look at their strategy with Final Fantasy, right? At least with 7. And one thing I kind of want to pitch to you is the popularity of Kingdom Hearts. Now, actually, let me take a couple more steps back and say something. Just because I'm about to pitch, I think, a strong reasoning for why it'll happen. And I truly believe we will get Kingdom Hearts 1 remade. I honestly think it's only a matter of time until they do a Kingdom Hearts 1 remake. That is separate from if I want a Kingdom Hearts remake. That's something we could talk about either at the end of the video or in just a whole different video. But it's two separate things. Just want to make that clear. So what I go to is, I would say, the increasing popularity of Kingdom Hearts. That is kind of like my main focus point and my main proof that, or evidence that that they would do something. Kingdom Hearts 3 sold like hotcakes. Now, I don't think it was the strongest one. In fact, I think it was one of the weakest ones. However, it sold really, really well. Kingdom Hearts 4, in 15 years when it comes out, I really think it's going to sell extraordinarily well. I think as time has gone on, and you could see it pretty easily, right? In terms of the popularity of these Square Enix franchises, Final Fantasy has been on the decline since 2000, whereas Kingdom Hearts has only been going up. It's also been 20 plus years since Kingdom Hearts 1. You also have a post like that. You also have the age of remakes that we're in. And I don't know, and this is the part, this doesn't have a backing, what I'm about to say, but let me just say it. I feel like there's some classic games that you just kind of know. You just kind of know they'll eventually be remade, even if you don't necessarily want it. I think to Batman Arkham Asylum, right? Now, that game just turned 15 years old. I think it's only a matter of time until you get Batman Arkham Asylum again. There's plenty of reasons why you shouldn't, but and there's also, I guess, plenty of reasons why you should, but I do think it's going to happen. And Kingdom Hearts is just one of those where it's such a popular franchise, and I don't know, would you buy it is another thing. Leading into Kingdom Hearts 4, maybe right after Kingdom Hearts 4, if I told you that they remade Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 to look like 3 and 4, to be in that kind of mold. And we know they love collections, right? They've bundled Kingdom Hearts together 18 times, almost actually more than how many organization members there are. So I just feel that one just stands out to me. I don't know. Whenever I think of games that are almost guaranteed a remake one day, Kingdom Hearts is always towards the top of that list, because I just feel rising popularity of it. We're in the age where you do it. You can't use the excuse that it's stuck, because it's definitely not stuck, right? And that's why I would actually be more in support of it if it was stuck somewhere. But these games have always jumped collections and jumped platforms. You can play these games kind of anywhere, right? So it's really just about taking that extra step. And I guess the only thing kind of going against it would be, well, a couple, actually many things would go against it. A couple things though that come to mind. Number one, the influence of Tetsuya Nomura, right? He is obviously vital to Kingdom Hearts, and if he's not a part of it, which I don't think he would be, right? Like, are you really going to distract him in his last couple years of working? You know, we talked about that a few weeks ago. Like, the man's going to retire next, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, maybe a little bit longer, but like, he doesn't have too much longer left. You want him to probably make Kingdom Hearts games, like new ones, not remake it. So that's one. Like, what is his involvement, if any? Number two, this one is something I do not want to be like Final Fantasy. Now, Final Fantasy VII, I'm willing to go along with the changes that they're doing. Not everybody is, and I totally respect that, but I have been. So I will play hypocrite on myself and say, when it comes to Kingdom Hearts, I will not play that game. I will not have Kingdom Hearts 1 shuffled around, even if they're going to tell generally the same thing. Just the shuffling nature of it, I don't really need that. So that's a big one to me, is if you remake it, it shouldn't be a Final Fantasy type 7 remake. It should be just remake it, right? And then you have to decide Tetsuya Nomura or not. And then you have to decide kind of like how big you would want to go and like how much time and when do you put it out. Like, do you put Kingdom Hearts 4 out, then do you do like a 1 remake? But I don't know. For me, I just think, especially the numbered ones, like Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, 3. I mean, honestly, well, 2 I do believe actually is the best of those 3. I think a game like a Birth by Sleep is extraordinarily good and better probably than at least 3, you know, of that list. So there's like really good Kingdom Hearts games that maybe also deserve remaster remakes, but I feel like you go kind of the numbered ones, right? You go the really big ones for the casual, like, you know, the average fan, that's the person that you're expecting to buy it. But I really do. I really think it's only a matter of time. Could just be me. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure, as always, you guys are subscribed to the channel, bell icons turned on, and I hope to see you all on the next one.